Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Plan With Me. This is for February 5th through the 11th. This was the week that we actually moved into our place in Minnesota. We also arrived on Monday, but I am using this Home Sweet Home kit from Pink Planner Shop. It was print and cut for me by Lynn. I did buy the files and then send them to her because I really needed this kit and I do not have the capability to print and cut. Very nice. I want sushi. I also lost one of those. It got stuck to here. Then the little things, and then all of the extras are over here. I have the extra color, the icon, like doodle sheet, and then these two. I don't know which color I'm gonna go with the 15mm, but I do have this gray Q2 solid bestseller for my shop, as well as the pastel bears, which this bear sheet isn't even available anymore. I do have different bear sheets, like quarter 3 and 4, but I am pairing it with this LYNNERDESIGNS like bow foil pack. It's an older format. Oh, I'm doing 2 different foils. So I have the sky blue and then this light purple. And then the underlays are from Play With Me stickers, and they're the terrazzo. I did foil them myself. So like where the cut lines are, it's black. But I did foil the LYNNERDESIGNS foil pack myself too. So yeah. As usual, I'm gonna lay down the base in the boxes, and then I will see you in the day by day.
To say the least, so far from a superstar, and my daydreams are killing me. Feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. I'm only one step from dying. Just keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. Look you. Just let me fall to my Just let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under pressure. Wonder if these bad days will last forever. Pessimistic from the past, all the good things end up in caskets. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. I'm one step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. Look you. Just let me fall to my grave. just let me fall to my grave.
Now time for the day by day. So I did do like all of my calendaring and realized that this one is supposed to go up this week, so I am back on track, thankfully. I am gonna zoom in, pop this under here to that, and then I went with font 6 this week, and it is foiled in the purple, not the blue. So February script, I did mark that we were Minnesota bound this week with this little road trip munchkin icon thing, character doodle from Once More with Love, and then this little girl, like this is giant for this little box, but I clearly did not look at the boxes when I pulled stickers or vice versa. I do think that I used a lot of undo on the sidebar because it's all squished together. I'm still trying to figure out how to incorporate like 3 boxes on the sidebar instead of the 2 boxes and 3 box, like 2 full boxes and then 3 like side boxes, because I don't need that many. But I did mark 1 week until Valentine's Day. And then on Monday is actually the day that we moved in, technically. So we were up early in Wisconsin, and this little Sleepy Bear is from my shop. And then we did have to drive 6 hours. It was only like 3.5 hours. No, maybe not, because we had to cross the whole state of Minnesota. We live on the edge of North Dakota. So like, I think everybody thinks of Minneapolis when they think of Minnesota, but we actually don't live in Minneapolis or near Minneapolis. Which is funny because we come from smack dab in the middle of New York, and everybody thinks if you live in New York, you live in New York City. That's what we got all the time growing up, and that's not where we're from. We're from central New York. So we do live on like the far west side of Minnesota, but it was a 6-hour drive with our trailer. So I did mark that with a car version 2. And then I did mark Hello Minnesota, because we obviously got to Minnesota with this little munchkin map from Once More with Love. And then we did stop at there was just a really loud car. Hornbachers. When we got here, because we got here kind of early. I did actually message, because we had like an appointment for 2:30. And oh my God. That's the dryer, if you heard that. It's so loud and annoying. It's no longer my cute little tune, which sucks, but we got here early. I did actually message her to see if like we could get in earlier, because we had an appointment for 2:30, and she said 1:30 or 2:30, and I went with the later time just in case. So we did like 1:45, which is fine, but I used this little grocery bag to mark Hornbachers, which is like the Minnesotan Wegmans, I guess. I don't actually know. We just used the bathroom and like walked through the store. So I have not shopped there yet. I literally shop from Walmart and Target, which is in every single state. But we did do our walkthrough. So I have this little like house searching thing, because she went through it with like a fine-tooth comb. And then I marked getting the keys, which just literally meant that we could move our stuff in. So I have that little munchkin to mark that. And then I did, so when we, like, for internet, we signed up for it. It basically said that it would take like 3 to 4 business days to ship. So when we signed up for it like Tuesday before we left, and I got there Friday. So like, it didn't actually take that long. So Angelia is literally almost my next door neighbor. And I think she had her husband come get it. Like our internet that was delivered on that Friday before we left. So I did go over to her place to get the internet, and she gave me like a little welcome gift, which had like cleaning supplies and like things in mine. And Well, probably in Joe's too, but let's be real, it's mine. And then she did a little like basket for the kids that had like little Play-Dohs and stuff. It was really cute and sweet. So I did mark getting a gift from Angelia, and that's from like the Icon add-on. And then we did do a Target drive up. Basically, I really wanted to take a shower, so I just ordered like shower curtain liners because they're like $2. And that's not all I ordered. We ordered like other stuff we needed. Obviously, we freaking moved with nothing. I don't actually know what we ordered this first time, but like my sister got me a Target gift card for Christmas for moving, so we use that. And then, oh, we sleep on an air mattress right now, so we got like a better air mattress than what we had. This one's like off the ground. We've been sleeping on it for 2 weeks, over 2 weeks now. We did do a Target drive up, so it's little pickup cars from Once More with Love. And then we did stop at Burger King to get the kids food and Joe food. I didn't really eat this night because my stomach obviously was not being nice to me over the weekend. But this little Burger King icon is from Nightingale Paper Co. And then we watched Modern Family. We had like another little sleepover in what is now my office area. We didn't really have anything up here, so we just had everybody sleeping on, the boys slept on an air mattress. I did have to buy them new mattresses. Amelia slept on her mattress, and then we slept on our new air mattress. The first night in the office area, which is like the upstairs, basically common area, I don't know, I did a little house tour on Instagram back when I moved in. I don't know if I'm gonna do a vlog. Obviously I still have the videos just in case, but it's really hard for me to like actually show my face in vlog. I'm not used to seeing my face on camera. I don't know what everybody else sees me as. Like, it's hard, but I did have it just in case. So if you were on my Instagram, I might just do like a highlight on there, like New York to Minnesota, and just like share all like the questions that I answered and everything. But I don't really know if people will go back and look at it. But I did do a little house tour, and that's like where we slept for the night. Also in the middle of the night, I'm just gonna put this TV's from my shop, but I'm gonna put this script down. But in the middle of the night, our like air valve thing must have came undone, and we were sleeping on like a half deflated mattress. It has not done that since, and I think it was just because it was like too close to the wall or something. I don't know, but thank God it has not done that since, because I feel like my back hurt that day. But on Tuesday, the first thing that I marked is that somebody came over to fix a crack in the tub, because there was a crack in the tub. You can't even like tell that there was a crack now, and it smelled really strongly of chemicals after. But this little water thing is from Once More with Love. And then this is probably literally the only time I marked unpacking, because to be fair, this is like the only day that I went through boxes. We took maybe 15 boxes, if even that. We did not take a lot with us, so, and we didn't have really furniture, like any furniture to unpack stuff on. So I would just like open boxes and put stuff where it could go. So I have those moving boxes for my shop, and then I marked unpacking. And then because I did not get any shower curtain hooks, and there was no way that I'm gonna go another day without showering. Ended up showering. Joe did too, and Declan. The kids like the twins take baths because Amelia loves to soak in the bath and Jude hates water. So they take baths, but obviously you don't need a shower curtain for a bath. So we all took showers with no curtain because my dumbass forgot the rings for the curtain liner. But I had to mark that because that was monumental. It was the first time I've ever done that, and it was so awkward and weird. But that bear, self-care bear, is from my shop. And then I did mark working. So for a while, because I had gotten my desk, I think like this Thursday, like 2 days after I started working. on the floor, but I don't even think I ordered my chair until that Thursday, and then it wasn't supposed to come until the 16th. I did get it early though. I think I set up my office in the next week, but I worked off the floor for days off one machine. So it was very, very slow, but I still like couldn't not work. I'm a workaholic in a good way, I think. I don't burn myself out. I just really like to work. So that little laptop is from the Icon add-on. And then we did get Domino's for dinner this night because we still didn't get groceries. We did end up getting groceries on Wednesday, but that's from Nightingale Paper Co. Another Target drive up order. So this night we did it in Moorhead where we live, and then this night we did it in Fargo, which is in North Dakota. So we did cross the border. Now it's like an every other day, I'd say. We don't actually leave that often anymore because we do like a Target order maybe like once or twice a week. But I started doing laundry this day and I feel like I have not stopped. I mark it so much now. And I think that's because we don't have multiple laundry baskets. We have one laundry basket and our washer does not hold the amount of clothes that our old washer used to. So it seems like I'm doing laundry all the time. I'm also doing kids' laundry. I used to only do mine and Joe's laundry and like our bedding and stuff, but he used to do like the towels and the kids' laundry. Now I'm doing it all. Make that make sense, but here we are. I actually really love doing laundry, so it doesn't matter. But that laundry detergent is for my shop, and then we started watching Degrassi from the beginning. I feel like I've restarted the series like 8 billion times, but we did start watching it this night, so that's from Sweeves Paper. And then on Wednesday, I marked getting ready. It's this wear lipstick Munchkin because it's like from like the COVID, like after COVID bucket list thing, but I don't think I'm ever gonna mark wearing lipstick. I did not wear lipstick this day, but it's still like kind of a makeup little thing. So I marked getting ready, and then I did mark that I caught up on my planners this day. My planners were unpacked. I was planning off of the floor because I did not have a desk at that point, and I also filmed on the floor. My Let It Snow boxes that Plan With Me, I did on the floor. So that is from the Icon add-on. And then catch up in planner, and then we did visit my oldest school because it's obviously different than his middle school in New York. So we did reach out to them and like say, hey, can we basically like, I don't want him to just show up at school and be like, what do I do? And have an anxiety attack, because that would be me. So I'm like looking out for him. So his homeroom teacher actually met with us and took him down to the classroom and like gave him his schedule and stuff. So like everything's fine. He actually met another teacher. I think it was like a science teacher or something down there. And it was on a late start day. I guess they have like late starts once a month, which is new to us. We've never had that in New York. And he starts late anyway. The twins go to school really early. He used to go to school really early, and now they do, and he goes later. So definitely like completely different for us, but we did go visit his school. So he was not as nervous that like they started on Thursday. He wasn't as nervous going into it, but that's from Fabled Court. And then after that, we did go pick up groceries. So I have that grocery bear from my shop. And script. Oh my god, what is this? This is a white hair. I'm gonna like yell at Joe because I don't have white hair. It's gotta be his hair. And then I came back and did laundry. So that laundry icon is from the like Icon add-on. And then we did go visit the twin school, which the twin school is like right around the corner, thank God, because it's so early. I don't want to leave early. I mean, we literally leave at like 7:15 to get them there at 7:20. And they used to go to school at 8:30. Now Declan goes to school at 8:50. But we did visit their school and meet their teacher and talk about things. And like, I love that she already put them on the Valentine's Day little like card name thing, which is like one of our fears going into school like so late in February. We were worried that they would be left out, but they weren't, so that was great. But I do have that little backpack from my shop, and then we went and did a Target. We didn't actually do a Target pickup this day. I think I might switch this, because we actually shopped at Target this day. We went into Target, and the kids got like new toys. They had Christmas money to spend, so they got new toys. We got like a broom. We didn't have a broom, and God knows what else. I'm sure we bought a lot of stuff. Like, I spent like way too much money. I don't even know what I bought. Literally anything in this house right now. But I have that shopping bear for my shop. And then I marked watching Degrassi the same way. I think I mark that the same every day that I mark it. Yeah, I do. So that was the first half of the week. On to the second half. Now on to Thursday. Thursday, I obviously said they started school in Minnesota. Why is everybody driving by right now? Why is this so loud? I feel like because my like blinds are open, because I was letting in the sun, but now it's like 6 p.m. But anyway, I said that they started in Minnesota schools this day, and they did. Also, well, that's from Fabled Court, but the twin school had like called me in January, like early January, to ask like their first day, like what day I wanted them to start or whatever, and I said February 8th, like that Thursday. In my mind, I was like, okay, they have Thursday and Friday, and then they have a weekend, and then they go back on Monday, instead of like starting them on a Monday and having them go 5 days. And I like freaked out, because Joe's like, why not have them start Monday? And I was like questioning my decisions and everything and my whole way of thinking. And then I did talk to like Jinjoy Plans, who is a teacher, and like she calmed my mind with that, because even now, like still on this day, I was like, is this not good? Should they start on a Monday? But I think it was really good, because we got to visit on Thursday or Wednesday, and then they went on Thursday, like they went the day after. So it's not all new to them. I think if we had started them on a Monday, I don't even know if like we would have been able to visit on this Friday, and then they have the weekend to forget it all. So thankfully it worked out, but I was still an anxious mess, because that's who I am. Amelia was literally just looking at all of like my stuff on my sheet over here, talking about like, oh, we went to Target and you're watching your bad show, because I paused Vanderpump when she was in here. And I'm like, she's like, what movie is this? And I'm like, it's called Vanderpump Rules, and it's not good for you to listen to. But she was like, oh, why were you anxious? And I'm like, it's called being an adult. So yeah, I was anxious. This is from the coffee. Nope, just kidding. I think it's Once More with Love. And then I did work when I got back, like from dropping Declan off. So same thing, different day. We did stop at the post office. It's not actually the post office. So there's a post office instead of Hornbacher's, which is like right around the corner. So they have a drop box like a regular post office does. So like at our old post office, I just dropped the stuff in the drop box. Like, you don't have to bring it in. We only ever brought it in if there was like wax to go out too. But we just bring it to the drop box at Hornbacher's. I actually have no idea where the actual standalone post office is in Moorhead. Moorhead is so big that like even Declan School isn't around the corner, which is different from like Beeville where we lived. So I do have this little mailer from the Icon add-on for that. So that was like my first PO drop. And then while working, we listened to New Moon, which we have since finished. We're almost done with Breaking Dawn too. I want to watch New Moon maybe tonight. And then I got this candle from Madison, and it's so cute. It's so funny too, because Buffalo is actually one of the places that we were looking to move to. But we were like, well, why don't we just like leave New York State basically? because New York State is a very expensive for no reason state to live in. If you live outside of New York City, it's all expensive. I don't get it. There's no like amenities or anything. It's just ridiculously overpriced. But the candle said, I can't read it from here. Oh, it says you should have moved closer to me, but congrats anyways. It's so cute. So funny. I've been melting it nightly because I love like the atmosphere it gives off. I have not melted a candle or like lit a candle in so long. And then this must have been the day that my guinea pig's cage arrived because I bathed him because he needed it bad after living in like a small travel cage for days. I mean, we cleaned it in like the hotel, but there's only so much cleaning you can do in a hotel that you smuggled a guinea pig into. Basically we just cleaned out all of his nasty, and then he got like hay and food and stuff and like water. But this little paw print is from my shop, and then we watched more Degrassi. So this is the same thing, different day. Friday, the first thing I marked is working. So my kids did go to school this day again. And then I did mark laundry with this laundry bear from my shop. And then I don't know if we finished New Moon this day or on Thursday. I want to say it was probably this day. I just didn't mark it because there was like so much, like not a lot left. I have the space though because clearly I only marked 7 things. But I did mark that we started a new book, which is What Lies in the Woods. The audiobook is from my shop. I love thrillers, even if I can predict the ending, which I did. I love when the execution is on point. Like, this was a really good book, so good that I made him listen to it with me on Saturday. That's how good it was. It's not like one of those things that we listen to it on Friday and then we'll finish it on Monday. No, we listened to most of it on Friday and then finished it on Saturday. So, this day, I did clean the kitchen, which it wasn't even like kitchen stuff that I cleaned. Basically, we have like an island in our kitchen and it was like gathering everything. So I went through and like put things in their places and cleaned it up. So I did mark cleaning kitchen. It's like the only thing that we have downstairs. But this little cleaning bucket is from the Icon add-on. And then Lynn and I did watch the new Vanderpump this day. So this Sandy worm is from my shop because you're a worm with a mustache. And watch more Degrassi. And then I am a disaster. I always make fun of Amelia because she's so clumsy. She's always dropping stuff on herself. Like, she's a mess all the time. I literally, growing up, I was always told that I would be putting literally my car seat in the car, like, fresh out of the bath. By the time we got to where we were going, I was, like, covered in dirt. I'm, like, a dirt magnet, and so is she. So, I literally, no matter what it is, I always drop something when I'm eating. And I got mad because I was eating a chicken patty and ketchup got on my blanket, and my blanket's very expensive and it's white and it's ketchup. And I don't have like extra blankets, so I couldn't wash it. I really hope that it comes out. I had a Tide little stick thing. I used to have like color safe bleach just in case this happened. I had like Shout and OxyClean spray, and I don't have any of that anymore. So it hurts my heart. I might have to like flip over my blanket to like the opposite side, which is literally the same on both sides. It's just like the tag in the corner that bugs me. If it doesn't come out, I think over time you won't be able to notice it, but it makes me upset. Anyway, this is from one of the shops. I have no idea which one. And ketchup on my blanket. Then on Saturday, the first thing I marked this at was Lunar New Year. So that is like Year of the Rabbit or something. I think it's from like the 2023 icon thing from like holiday characters from the Coffee Monsters Co. But I always get them like super late, so I can never mark what year it actually is. So I just use them whenever I can. But this day I did sleep in probably until like 8 o'clock, which really isn't sleeping in, but it's not 6 o'clock, so... And then I designed. The first time I was able to design on a weekend in so long. I, knock on wood, have not been sick since moving in, which is awesome. But we had a Target to pick up. I hope this sticks because it's the one that I like peeled off. Oh, this bow. iPad is from my shop, and then that pickup is from me. No, Once More with Love. And then I obviously marked What Lies in the Woods again. I gave it a like 4.5 stars, I'd say. I took away a half because it was pretty predictable, but I still love the execution. And that book stack version 2 is from my shop. And then I did start watching more Vanderpump Rules this day. For a while I like was not touching my iPad to watch stuff. Amelia also asked me why I was in pain this day, and I could not remember. I don't know. I feel like I was ovulating, honestly, but I feel like that's way too soon. It was like a cramp in my side. But that med bottle is from the Icon add-on. That was Saturday. And then on Sunday, the first thing I marked is that my car payment was due. I probably paid it on that Tuesday though, because I pay my bills on payday. And then I did mark designing again the same way. Oh, this car is from my shop. I watched YouTube. So that little YouTube play heart is from my shop. And then the script I made, obviously. And then we did play Animal Crossing. That was the first time in probably since before we moved. Yeah, we didn't play it when we moved or like when we got here, but we had to buy turnips because we do turnips. So that is from, like this little bell bag is from Fox and Cactus maybe. Laurel did gift a bunch of Animal Crossing stickers to me, so that was one of them. And then I watched Vanderpump Rules again. That Peacock TV is from my shop, and it was Super Bowl Sunday. So I used this football. I don't know why I just like blanked on what that was, but I literally don't watch sports, and I feel like it's because the anticipation makes me want to throw up. The end of this game was so intense. I literally did not care who won, but it had me on like the edge of my seat. I can't do sports. I can't do the anticipation. Like, it was actually like a really good game though. I love when like in sports it's not like a shutout. It's so boring when like a team's up like 23-0. Come on. I feel like 23 isn't a lot in football. I don't even know what the math is on that, but I don't know. It's not fun when a team is wrecking another team. So I did enjoy it, but also I did not, if that makes sense. So anyway, during the Super Bowl, I built nightstands, which we didn't have nightstands in New York because our bedroom was really small. So that's a nice change. And that girl is from Make Plans. And then we watched Degrassi after the Super Bowl ended. And it was crazy because thinking about it, I think it ended at like 10 something here. Thinking about it in New York, it would have been like 11 something. Like, that's so late. Anyway, my oldest stayed up to watch it because he wanted to. But that was the week that we arrived in Minnesota. So I'm going to throw out my planner and I'll be right back. All right, here is the finished spread in my planner. I'm going to flip through everything that is left of this kit. So I did not use either of these. I was like back and forth on which one I was going to use. Literally used what it came with. Everything is upside down. So there's a couple boxes there. All of the gray. I did not pull the gray in because there's not a gray date cover. Nothing on that. A couple little things. I didn't use any of the deco. And this orange is the only one that's left. Well, there's boxes up here too. But for the little, I don't even know what those are called. Label? I don't know. Appointment label, I think they are actually. I don't know. Anywho, that is everything for this week's Play With Me. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye!